Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's Mark at Georgetoon.com. I'm back with another video. This time around to shave with another super slick shave cream. I was at my local Trader Joe's grocery store and they have one. It's moisturizing cream shave from Trader Joe's. It's mango honey with aloe and vitamin E. Now this is a super slick shaving cream. It's brushless. You don't use it with a brush. You just work it into your hands, massage it into your face, your neck, your skin, and go ahead and have a shave. It's going to be transparent, rather translucent, but it's going to be super slick. This is $3.99 for 8 fluid ounces, and it's a real bargain. Some reviewers online say they get 90 days use from a single tube. They say less is more. I've shaved with it several times, and I have found that that's not true. Be liberal with it. Use what you think will get the job done, and then add a little more. The stuff loves water, so you'll be keeping the product on your hands throughout the shave, and after you do your first pass, you'll be not so much rinsing your face as reapplying water to your face, and the product is on your hands, so you'll be reactivating the product and reapplying the product. That's really how it works. So we're going to go ahead and have a shave with it this morning. I hope to do 3 passes. I hope to use enough. You'll have to play with it a little bit to get the right amount for your shave, depending on whether you do 2 or 3 passes, that sort of thing. So this morning we're going to be using my Vikings blade adjustable razor, the Crusader. I love this razor. It is adjustable from very aggressive to very mild. It also has an asymmetrical head to it. One side has a sculpted comb, the other side has a straight comb, so that also varies the shave a little bit too. The reason why I went with a adjustable razor the first time out using the Super Slick Trader Joe's shave cream is I didn't know how much protection it was going to have, so I wanted to be able to turn this down to a milder setting if I was a little too aggressive. We're also going to be using a Dorco Prime razor blade. I like these a lot. They're thin, they're sharp, they're smooth. Like them a lot. We're going to be finishing up with an Ozma alum block. Ozma alum block. Like these a lot. This is really great, nice astringent, good antiseptic. It will take care of any small nicks or abrasions you might have if they occur during your shave. And I'm also going to finish off with some Vikings blade Forest Frost Aftershave Balm. This is sandalwood and red cedar scent. Like this a lot of nice moisturizers in it, and a little bit of alcohol in there. Again, if you're not using an alum block, have a little bit of alcohol in the Forest Frost in case you want to to heal up any small nicks or abrasions you might have. Minor stuff. Okay, well, we're going to get to the shave, so all we have to do is wet the face, apply it, and shave. But before I do that, I do want to load my razor blade because this stuff is so slick, you have to really be careful handling your razor blade. Your razor, that is, your razor blade. Well, be careful handling your razor blade and your razor, but you got to be careful handling your razor because this stuff is very slick, and you're going to have it on your hands. I read reviews where people, some wet shavers out there, will undoubtedly, or they've had the misfortune, not undoubtedly, they've had the misfortune of dropping their razor and breaking it. And I'm wondering if they're not using a super slick shave cream and their hands are so slick that it slips out of their hand. So you have to be very careful. Now, I have this all loaded up, loads nice and smoothly, has really smooth action. So what we're going to do is we're going to open it up all the way, and I'm going to turn it down about almost a half. And I'm going to turn this razor this way to show you the sculpted comb. That's the side I'm going to start on for the shave. And if it proves to be a little too aggressive, I'm going to flip to the mild side. All right, let's wet the face and let's get to it. I have a sink filled with some water, but I'm going to take some from the tap, etc. Wet the face and we'll get going. Okay, I got a good amount of water on my face because, as I say, these super slick shave creams love water. So we're going to put, let's see if I can get this here for you on camera. I'm going to use that much there, right there, that much. And you know what? I'm going to go by my rule and add just a little more. That's why I say this stuff. Less is not more with this stuff. I have found that you really want a little more, especially if you're going to plan on doing a 3-pass shave. But look, it gets on your hands, so your hands are going to be slippery. This is mango honey. It has almost a coconut type smell to it. Scent. Coconut type scent. At least that's what it is to my eye, my nose. You want to just really work it in. And again, it's brushless. All right, now leave the product on your hand. Again, you might think this is a little too much. Maybe yes, maybe no, we'll see. We're gonna go ahead and heat up my razor. I already have it set. It's gonna be slick in your hand, so if you use a razor, make sure, if you use a safety razor, make sure you use one that has some good knurling on the handle. And you can get a good grip of, because this has good knurling on it. Okay, so I've got a good coating here, and I probably have, again, more than enough, but that's because the second pass you're going to be reactivating with this product here, and you want to have a little more product in your hand so it applies to your face along with the water. Otherwise, you're just putting water on your face. All right, so here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Nice and slick. Nice and slick. Really, really nice. Perfect setting for the first pass here. Now for my neck area, I'm going to go ahead and flip it to the straight comb side. If you're using a cartridge razor, you're really going to have to rinse a lot because it will clog those blades. And I am rinsing it here a bit more than I would with regular shaving cream, but hey. Gotta be careful. It's very, very, very slick. Now, all right, that's the first pass done. And it is slick. You have to be careful. Try to support it underneath with your little finger there. You want to support that there. All right, so let's go ahead and apply our second coat for the second pass. Okay. A little more water, and we're good to go. And I'm going to turn this down just a little bit there to do my second pass. All right, we're going to go east to west across the grade. I didn't have to flip the razor head this time because this is really a nice second pass. And the first pass was very, very effective, very efficient. Now that the excess is off my hands, I have a little better grip of the razor. All right, that's the second pass done. Let's rinse, reapply. Again, the slickness has come back. I have plenty of product on my hand. Make sure I'm getting good coverage again. And that's it. And we're going to turn this all the way down and up just a little bit. And I'm going to use the straight comb side to finish off this shave. We're going to do a third pass south to north against the grain. All right, now that's the third pass done. It's a very fast shave, so if you're pinched for time, you can really do this shave quickly. We're going to go ahead and get a little more water and reapply and see where we're at. All right. That's a good shave. That's a real good shave. Now, if I wanted to, I'm going to turn this down all the way to the mildest setting. And on the straight comb, if I wanted to, I could do a little bit of blade buffing here if I felt that I needed some. Maybe here also. To really make sure I get everything. But because you have the product in your hand and a little bit of water, you can reapply the slickness this way. Knurling of the handle really came in handy, really very handy. I dare say that's a good shave. It's a real nice shave. Okay, now we're gonna rinse, and I'm gonna empty my sink and get all that slickness out because there's a lot of slickness in that water, and we're gonna go ahead and start my rinse right from the tap. Boy, it really takes a lot to get that slickness off of your skin, but boy, I was rewarded with a really, really close shave. Again, it's because I went by the rule of more is better than less, especially for this product. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do a cold water shave. Cold water. We're going to go ahead and do a cold water rinse. That previous rinse was more than enough to rinse off and also do the warm water rinse, getting all that product off. So we're just going to do a cold water rinse, close up the pores. Very, very nice. I got a fresh, clean towel waiting for me right here. Beautiful. Nice scent. Like I say, the honey mango reminds me more of coconut than anything, but maybe it will strike you a little differently. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get my Ozma alum block. We're going to go ahead and wet that and run that around and get any of those small nicks or cuts that might be there, micro abrasions, that sort of thing. You know, it's an astringent. It'll also tighten up the skin. Knock down any irritation you might have. Nice, very, very nice. Wow, that was good. No stinging, very, very few zings. No stinging at all, so you want to pat that dry in a towel and you want to put it in a little dish and let it air out. Just that, and that's all I do. I just let it air out in a little dish like this. Don't put it on the middle counter. That's what I've been told. I put it in it's a plastic dish or a ceramic dish, let it air out, and it'll be good to go for the next shave. All right, we're gonna top it off with some Forest Frost Aftershave Balm. About 4 or 5 squirts there in the hand. Oh, nice. Couple 4 up above. Great shave. Wow. This was really, really good stuff. It's brushless. It gives you a close shave. It gives you a lot of protection. However, as I say, less is not more, as some people claim. You gotta be a little more liberal with it. Really, really very nice. I was really surprised, and for the price, you know what? You can't beat it. $3.99 for an 8 fluid ounce tube. I don't know if you're gonna get 90 days. You might. You might use less product than I did and get a great shave because maybe you're only going to do 1 or 2 passes. You might use it with a cartridge razor and it'll work a little differently. But again, rinse, 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 rinse the razor because you're going to really have to rinse that product off. But you can see my razor here is nice and clean on both sides. There's no residue there at all. Cartridge razor users, you'll probably have more residue than a safety razor. But this safety razor, this adjustable Vikings blade safety razor, did a great job. Really, really nice. Again, there are no numbers on the adjustment collar, but I've grown to like that because, as you can see, I just dial in halfway, a quarter, that sort of thing. And I get a nice shave and I kind of feel my way around. And the asymmetrical head allows me to go from something that's aggressive to a little more mild right on the fly, which is really, really nice. So that came in real handy to test this the first time around and also to, continue to use this product. I like the traditional wet shave. I like using a brush. I like using a bowl, a face lather, all that. I love all that. But if I'm going to be pressed for time, and there is a time constraint, boy, this is a good option. And paired with the right blade and the right razor, you can get a really, really nice result. And I got a really, really nice result this morning. I mean, really nice. I mean, no nicks, no cuts. No irritation, really, really nice, and a nice close shave. I mean, it really knocked the beard down. And at the end, you can do that blade buffing by having a little bit of product in your hand and just adding some water and putting the product on there and then doing a little buffing. So obviously you can do that with shave cream too, but this works really well, especially if you can put this in a smaller container and travel with it. You don't want to take a brush and pack all that kind of stuff. So it really is a nice option, and I got a really nice, comfortable shave from it this morning. And don't let the scent, don't let my description of the scent put you off. It is a nice scent. It smells a little more coconutty to me than maybe to others, but it's honey mango with aloe vera and vitamin E, so it's got some good stuff in there for protection. I like this a lot. Very, very good product. Okay, hey, thanks very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell when I upload new videos. Okay, I'm just dropping in really quick because I forgot to mention during the shave that I'll have links below where you can get Trader Joe's shave cream. Just be aware that the online price is going to be a little more than what you would pay if you walked into your local Trader Joe's store. Trader Joe's charges $3.99 for an 8 fluid ounce tube. Online, it's going to be a few dollars more. Now, if you have a local Trader Joe's in your area, by all means, better to walk in there, pull it off the shelf, and buy it locally. If you don't, then the online purchase is probably going to be more advantageous to you. Just know that the price is going to vary a little bit based on whether you buy a single pack, a double pack, or a triple pack online. I'll have those links below if you can't get to a local Trader Joe's store. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog, for my comic strip George, other cartoons, other videos like this, and I'll see you again real soon.